Now we go to the config and bootstrap Angular app section. In this session, we will go to the GitHub and download the shortcut there. And we run it on our local. This will have us make sure that the local environment is ready before we continue. And we also verify to see how about the complete version, what we have in the complete version. Okay, now we open the GitHub and now we download in the zip file. I will extract it to the folder. Okay, we go to this and create a new folder. What is that? Let's see. Okay, copy to this. Extract is there. Okay, copy to the. Okay, in this we have the Angular slides. You can have a look at PowerPoint slide here and the API. This is the sample API. I create it for you because the purpose we try to learn the feature of the Angular, not learning how to write the REST API. So I make it for you. And the complete version, this is what we will learn how to build through this video, and this is the final result we will have. And now I will show you which feature we will learn. And the sample code, this is the basic configuration. I make it for you. I just want to make us focus on the learning the Angular, not how to configure the Node.js to work with the Angular. That takes a lot of time. I don't want to distract you with another stuff, so we just focus on Angular. Okay, now I will extract this file. Sure. Okay, I open the API in the Visual Studio. Now you can see there are a lot of files here, and this is the default files created by the Visual Studio when you create a new web API project. What you concern is the user controller. This is where we'll handle the request from the client side. We have the API plus user, and we can get the list of the user using HTTP GET, and we can also get the detail of the user with the specific ID using HTTP GET, and we can also use HTTP port to create the user. Okay, I made a mistake here. Okay, now I run it. Okay, we come back a little to the client side. We will run this also. Before we run it, we need to install the missing Node.js packages. We can use the command npm install. This will verify the missing package in our folder, and it will install automatically for us. Okay, press enter. Okay, it's work. This may take a while. Now we come back to be sure it's run. Yeah, this is the default screen when you start the web API project. And before using, I want to verify the API and make sure it's work correctly. Okay, first of all, I want to get the list of the user. This is the URL to the user list, and I use HTTP GET with the header accept application JSON. I want to receive and display the data in the JSON format and send. Okay, I got this. What's about one item? Two. I get it. And let's try to create a new item, a new user. We try, and we need to specify the content type. I send is in the JSON format, so I need to select content type application JSON. Name, user, sender. Yeah. Okay. Now I use HTTP port. Not this. Okay. Send. Okay. It's returned 204 no content because in the API you did not return anything, so it's no content. Now I try to get the list of the user again to see if I can see the newly created user. Yes, this is new user I just create. Now you see that the API ready for use. We come back to the client side to see. Yeah, the Node.js were installed, and now we will start the app npm start. This also the Node.js command, and I already configured it. This will run the app in the web server and open it in the browser for us. You can see we have the two links, the user and the add new user. We can click and navigate between them. You can see when we on the user, the root is the user plus user. When I click on the add user, the URL is plus add user. We will configure it later. And we have the list of the user there. We can click on the quick view to see the name of the user. We can also edit the user and save and see it. And we can also add new user. Yeah, you can see it. See? And this data I guess is from the remote API. So when you refresh the browser, it still display the same, or even if you can open it in the different browser, it still display the same. Yeah. You can see I will try to refresh the page, and again network. You see, this is the request to the remote API. Icon to localhost 10849 plus API plus user. This is where my REST API located, and the request successful with using GET, and the data returned from the server like this. Okay, this is what we have in complete version. This means we go through the video to build the demo like this. And now I close the complete version and turn back with the sample code. The sample code, this is where we will start from, and we add more and more feature into the demo. So it's the same with the complete version. I will try to install the missing Node.js package before we can run. So I open the command window and npm install. I also need to open this in the folder to see what we have. Okay. You see that we have many files I already configured for you. And what we should concern is the layout HTML. This is where we will start from and what you will see on the browser. We have the two links, the user and the end user, and the content of the page is empty. Okay. I close on other window. Okay, the installation successful, and now we we can start the demo to see how it looks like. We type npm start and press enter. We can see the Node.js will compile and start the web server inside. Okay, now you can open there. You can see this is the layout. We have the user, we can click and it's empty. And as I mentioned that during the development we use the Node.js and we have to compile the typescript for us. Whenever I make a change, I just save and the change will automatic update and refresh on the browser. And you can see on the on on this window, whenever a machine is saved, the web server auto refresh for us. That's right, yeah. Yes, you can see. So this way it will help us a lot of time. We just save and the change will reflect on the browser very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Now we see that we can start the demo, the sample code, and it means that the environment is ready for us to continue the next session. Let's move on.